with your family and others before your smartphone?
Oh, I would usually call.
Okay. You mentioned before that you use your smartphone or tablet to keep up to date on your social media. How did you do it before your smartphone or tablet?
Well, I didn't use it very much. I did it on my laptop, but I didn't hardly use any social media.
Okay, so you mentioned before that you use your smartphone or tablet to keep up to date on your social media. How did you do it before your smartphone or tablet?
Well, I didn't use it very much. I did it on my laptop, but I didn't hardly use any social media then.
You mentioned before that you use your smartphone or tablet to keep up to date on your social media. How did you do it before your smartphone or tablet?
Well, I just used my laptop then, but I didn't do much with social media before.
Okay. And do you find it easier to keep in touch with your family and friends through social media? For example, messaging them on Facebook or direct messaging them through Twitter?
No, I actually, communicating with my family and friends is still mostly through text and email.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so you mentioned before that you take photos and videos on your phone. Since you have them on your phone, do you find it easier to share with your family?
Oh, yes. I send way more pictures and videos to people now than I ever did before.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so before your smartphone, how would you arrange to meet up with your family and friends?
Mostly either through email and then telephone calls.
Did you find it a lot more difficult to actually pick a meeting time? And
it's quicker when you can use text messages and also to let people know that you're running late or something.
Okay.
It's much easier.
So before your cell phone, how did you cancel plans or communicate with others in short notice without your smartphone or tablet?
Phone calls.
Phone calls. Before your smartphone and tablet, how else did you send information to your family and friends?
Using my laptop.
Using your laptop?
Yeah. But again, it was just less convenient because I had to be at home and on my laptop to do it.
Okay, thank you so much. You mentioned that you use your smartphone/tablet for text messaging. How did you communicate with your family and others before your smartphone?
Oh, it was by either email or voice telephone calls.
Okay. Have you noticed that you've been communicating more through text messaging?
It's a little more because the text messaging allows me to communicate with somebody that's busy that I normally would not interrupt them with a telephone call.
Okay. Okay, so you said that you use your smartphone to arrange to meet with others. Before your smartphone, how would you arrange to meet up with them?
A set plan would be agreed on in advance, and then I would put that on a calendar and right.
Okay, so
try to stick to the plan as close as possible.
Okay, so you mentioned that you use your smartphone/tablet to help cancel plans and communicate changes in plans. Before your smartphone, how did you cancel plans or communicate with others in short notice without your smartphone?
I could use the cell phone before it to call somebody and change plans by voice.
Okay. So you said that you use your smartphone/tablet to find out information for your social life. Before your smartphone/tablet, how would you find information about your social life?
On a laptop computer.
Okay. And you mentioned that you use your smartphone to send information to others. Before your smartphone/tablet, how else did you send your information to your family and friends?
By email or by voice telephone communication.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Okay, so you mentioned how you use text messaging to communicate with your family and others. How did you communicate with those people before your smartphone?
Like my laptop usually, Facebook, email, still stuff I use on my phone, just on my laptop.
Have you noticed that you communicate more through text messaging since you've gotten your new phone?
Kinda-ish. I talk to more people on texting, but the most of my talking is still through like Facebook.
Or you mentioned that you use your smartphone to keep up to date with your social media. How did you do it before your smartphone, and do you find it easier to keep in touch with family and friends through social media? For example, messaging through Facebook and direct messaging with Twitter.
Like laptop still, some
Yeah.
type of computer stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then it really is just easier on my phone. Really, it's still the same stuff, just on a mobile app.
Yeah.
But I think it's 100 times easier because it's all on one phone, and you can keep the apps open. Press one button, you have an app there, and it's just so much easier and quicker to access them.
And do you think it's easier to talk to your family members through the social media?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So you mentioned that you take photos with your smartphone. So before your smartphone, how did you take photos and organize them?
Well, it was like, I guess, an iTouch, but that's almost a smartphone. But like an iTouch, stuff like that. So I don't really know what to.
And since you've gotten your smartphone, do you find it easier to share these photos with your friends and family?
Instagram.
Yes.
Instagram.
You said that you use your phone to arrange to meet with people. Before your smartphone, how would you arrange to meet up with people? Like your family and friends?
Phone. Just house phone.
You said that you use it to cancel plans or communicate changes in plans. Before your smartphone, how would you go about doing this business?
House phone, use my laptop, set up a smoke signal, something.